And that's because more than $2 million is going to be poured into the services that this group of survivors so desperately need. 40,000 of them currently call New York home. And we're talking about a group where 6 million were slaughtered by the Nazi regime. Men, women, children, these survivors so precious to all of our heritage, so precious to what all of us need to remember in these very difficult times. And now, learning that they face such special and heavy burdens and challenges, Governor Hochul today is going to put more than $2 million into services to support them. She is signing legislation into effect today at the Museum of Jewish Heritage. Such an important moment in time to be able to recognize that this is an aging group. It is an increasingly frail group, with so many of them living in poverty because they don't have access to things like Social Security in order to keep them going. Listen in as she talks about what this is going to mean.
How is it possible that 40% of them live in poverty? They live in poverty. They had the most challenging, horrific start in life as children, but as they grow older, don't they deserve more than to live in poverty? That's why here, as governor of New York, I will continue not just to call out these acts, but to protect people as well, to make sure they have the resource to have security lighting and facilities and all the technology they need to make sure that they are protected, where they worship, where they live, where they shop. We owe that to people. This is New York. People deserve the freedom from fear. We have the Statue of Liberty.
And that money going towards funding mental health services, preventing eviction, and making sure that food insecurity is something they do not have to face. Also to increase access to socialization, as well as end-of-life care. The very youngest amongst this group is now in their 70s as they are aging. These are all services that they very much need, especially with so many living in poverty and not having access to the other Social Security nets. The governor signing this legislation into effect, making that money available in the 2023 budget this morning at 10 o'clock at the Museum of Jewish Heritage. We're live this morning in Lower Manhattan. I'm Kirsten Cole, Pix 11 News.